Good afternoon and welcome back for our 87th video of our 100 video challenge. We're picking up where we left off yesterday in our Rich Dad Poor Dad chapter summaries. We're on part 2 of chapter 6, which is titled, as you may recall, Lesson 5, The Rich Invent Money. The author stated he uses real estate as his foundation for regular cash flow with occasional spurts of growth, while he uses small cap stocks for fast growth. He doesn't recommend anything he does. Each person's situation and needs are different, so those are just examples. He does avoid anything that's too complex or that he doesn't understand. All that's needed to do well is simple math and common sense. He then goes on to provide examples of starting with a 45K house and being smart with the timing based off local markets and slowly turning 45K for a house into a property valued at 1.2 million with a 5K per month cash flow from rental income just by buying and selling houses and then apartment buildings at the right time given the particular location's market at the time. The point being is you can start small and scale. Traditional secure investments by design will not generate these types of gains for you. As you become more educated and sophisticated, more opportunities will come. His real estate corporation has several millions worth of properties. It's his own REIT, also known as Real Estate Investment Trust, and most of the properties within it all began as small 5 to 10K investments. All those small down payments caught fast rising markets, increased tax-free, and were traded in and out several times over a number of years using the same 1031 tax advantage exchange process we mentioned earlier. He also has a stock portfolio surrounded by a corporation he and his spouse call a personal mutual fund. In that, they buy high-risk, speculative private companies that are just about to go public on a stock exchange in the US or Canada. In one example, he mentioned buying 100K shares of stocks at 25 cents a piece. Then at launch, less than 6 months later, it jumps to $2 a share. If the company is well managed, it can go up to 20 or more a share. So the 25K investment can turn into $1 million in less than a year. By increasing our financial education, we're better prepared to find and take advantage of these types of opportunities. And think of turning 25K into $1 million in less than a year as a low risk situation, not a high risk. Depending on the market and how smart we are, we could have 100K completely passive income in 5 to 10 years. Remember, this is a game and to have fun. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. Don't let the fear of losing prevent you from winning. In school, we're taught that mistakes are bad and are punished, even though it's how humans are designed to learn. There are two types of investors, those who buy packaged investments like mutual funds, REITs, stocks, or bonds. The other types create investments, usually assembling a deal. The second type is a professional investor. Sometimes it can take years to bring all the pieces to an investment together, and sometimes they never come together. But you learn and have the potential for huge wins. If you want to be a professional investor that creates investments and takes the risk for huge wins or huge losses, there are 3 skills needed in addition to those required to become financially intelligent. Number 1, finding opportunities others miss. For example, he had a friend who bought a rundown property no one wanted. By going to the title company, he found the house came with 4 extra empty lots. After buying it, he tore it down and sold the 5 lots to a builder for 3 times what he paid. Number 2, know how to raise money. And there are many ways that don't require a bank. He started by buying houses without a bank, so don't let obstacles stop you. Number 3, organize smart people. Work with or hire people more intelligent than you. If you don't want to learn the skills, be the first type of investor mentioned above. Know there are always risks, so learn how to manage them instead of avoiding them. And that's going to close out our chapter summary of chapter 6. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.